what's going on, missioners? All right, how about manifested paying my 2 worst months for rent? That I was overdue. So one of the things that you want something to eat? You want something to eat?
It don't matter, man. When you're homeless, you just do your best you can.
Gotcha. Well, I'm going to that coffee shop, so the gas station. So,
Okay, I'll be standing out here, man.
I mean, you want what do you want? Like a hot dog? No. You eat meat? Cause there's nothing really out right now. What do you want? A hot dog? You want some chips?
It sounds like vanilla sausage.
Huh?
Vanilla sausage.
Buying a sausage?
Vanilla in the little round thing.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, thank you.
So how I'm gonna? Huh?
Everybody gave me down that.
Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. So how I manifested it was, but as I say that, I was a guy who was homeless, and as I walk at 2:00 in the morning to go get some coffee and maybe some extra stuff, the universe always gives me as I make this video, the universe always gives me a reason to be grateful, because my situation could be worse. My situation could be bad right now, right? And it's just funny, like it's just a reminder, because I mean it's summertime right now or springtime, so it's not a horrible issue sleeping outside right now. I'm not saying that's good, sleep outside or being homeless, but it's not a horrible predicament. Sleeping outside right now, because the weather isn't in your favor. Why do I say that? Because I've slept in the spring. I'm okay. I'll take sleeping in the spring than sleeping in the cold outside. That's funny, yo. That's crazy, because I've had all 4 seasons homeless. But anyway, it just reminds me, man, stuff to be grateful for. But how I manifested, yes, it was due to my stimulus check, but I manifested it because I manifested a lady who was in my butt about filling out the paper for my stimulus check, and I called her into existence. And you know what's crazy? I really need to do what she said, because I'm still benefiting off of the things she told me almost 8 months ago. And I gotta stop playing with her like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. She may not know everything, but I be bullshitting. And I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm gonna do what she say. Real rap. And the reason why I say I also manifested it is because it could have came at a later time. Because some people still didn't get their stimulus check, right? It could have came after the 21st for me. Some people won't get it for another week or so. And some people won't get it for another couple of days. You get what I mean? And my rent is paid. I have a week or so. I have at least 2 weeks to my next day. And I'm so happy and thankful that I wrote it down and everything, that the bill is paid. I never fully worried about me paying it. But the universe, funny about this universe, that the universe telling me, lean in. That's why I'm going to get coffee, because I have to lean in to, I have to lean into my pain. I have to lean in to what makes me uncomfortable, because ultimately that's a reality. Sleeping in the street, on the street, you know, asking for money. And I'm so thankful to God that first of all, it was my pride, but second of all, I have never been in a position where I had to beg somebody to give me money because of my cell phone and my skill set. And I need to take it more seriously, actually. As I say this out loud, because of my phone and my skill set, I never was poor. I was broke. And I think that's more, as I think about it, it was more about my mindset than it was about, I ain't gonna lie to you. I think I was broke for so long because it was about how I was thinking about my skill set. And I said, I have a skill set that in the next 10 years, in the next 5 years, in the next 2 years, I could still employ myself. I could create a product or I know how to sell another person's product and still make money. You know? And I'm thinking about it like, yo, like, I have a skill set that I never have to not eat again. Even if I just wanted to teach astrology all day and all night, I know how to funnel that to make money, right? And it's a real thing, you know? And I'm thinking about it to myself like, yo, I'm so happy and thankful that I took this route because I can employ myself, because I have a skill set. Because teaching astrology is based on the skill set of marketing. You get me? And I'm so happy and thankful that I'm not in a position where, like I said, as I've always had my phone. Or I've lost my phone when I first came down to Atlanta. No, excuse me, I always had a phone. Sorry, I always had a phone. It's just that my phone wasn't on. And as long as I have a cell phone, pretty straight, to be honest with you. And because there have been times, yeah, I just had Wi-Fi, but I had my grind and my internal manifestation of certain things. But yeah, man, that's how I manifested with my stimulus check paid for my rent ahead of time, and I kept affirming over and over and over, my rent is paid, my rent is paid, my rent is paid. Even when I had a friend of mine, here's a secret, right? A friend of mine, and she gave me a logical answer. Two air signs gave me a real logical answer. They was like, yo, go get a job. Maybe we would do this temporary thing. And she was like, if you don't make the money. I had so much faith in what I was doing that My friend who was telling me, because I said, every time she said it wasn't going to get paid, I canceled it. And I said, I canceled and delete that. It's going to get paid. I don't know what you're talking about. It's going to get paid. And you know what's, oh, wow. You know what's funny? When the last time we spoke about it, she was like, I was like, oh, it's going to get paid. Wow, $2.19. What the fuck? Who the fuck is paying $2.19 for a Vienna sausage? Yeah. Who the fuck is paying $2.19 for a fucking Vienna sausage? Anyway, she was like, oh, that's how you know faith is important. She doubted it to some extent. Said, what if it don't get paid? What if it don't get paid? What if it don't get paid, right? I said, no, cancel and delete. This has to work. I will get paid. And I just didn't. Here's the thing. I didn't force myself to say it has to happen a certain way. Now, of course, I would have liked it to be paid through social media. But, and just to show you how the power of faith, My stimulus check came, like it showed me the deposit on my notification on my phone while we were on the phone. Let me repeat that again. The stimulus check came in, and I said, "Oh, yo, the stimulus check came in." And she said, but she did say it was coming. It was coming either the next day, right? Because she was like, "Yeah, it's gonna get paid. You just have to." She told me the day before, "Yeah, you just gotta have faith. Keep doing Stream Z. It's gonna get paid, right?" And I said, "Yeah, I know," but she kept saying the logical answer and saying, "Oh, if you don't get paid, whoop, 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 you come up here to New York and da 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 da," right? And it's again, that's a logical answer. You feel me? But my faith was like, it's gonna get paid. And I was at a point where I said, I'm open to however it gets paid. However it gets paid is however it gets paid. So that's why I said I manifested it, because again, I had a lady who talked to me when I was house sitting. She said, "You need to get on the stimulus check." When I tell you this lady was in my booty, she was like, "Yo, you need to get on the stimulus check. You need to get on the stimulus check." And I swear on everything on my life, if she wasn't on the phone with me when I was doing the stimulus check, that's how bad it is. If she wasn't on the phone with me to finish that stimulus check, I wouldn't have did it. I wouldn't have did it. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wouldn't have did it. And 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 she was like, "It's like you." And she said it before. It's like you trust me, but you don't trust me. And I was like, "Yeah, you're right." Um, and nothing she's ever said, everything she said has come to pass. No cap. Um, and I'll never forget when I got my first stimulus check. I was like, "Oh, they actually sent me the money," right? And I screenshot it as $600. And she said, "Sign up for this and sign up for that," and what whoop 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 whoop, right? And because of my pride and and my patience, I was like, I don't have time for that. I don't have time to be like, "Oh, I'm gonna sign up for this program." I'd rather be, you know what's crazy? You know what it is? I'd rather be committed to the process of sales, but at the same time, I'll be running from it. Ain't that crazy? I want to commit myself to sales, but I run from it, right? It's like, but I do it because, like, what will it make of me if I commit myself? And you know what's crazy? I'm at the end of this video, I'm gonna put a screenshot of of a numerologist page. I said, for Pisces season, life path 3, and it was confirmation. That's why I got up and went to go get some coffee. It said, commit yourself to something that can make you money. Commit yourself to one or two things that can make you money, or some type of side hobby or some shit, something that can make you money. Commit yourself 100%. And I was like, yo, that was confirmation. While I was laying in my bed chilling, commit yourself 100%, because like I said, it's not that time to be like, "Oh, I could chill, whoop 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 whoop," because if I chill right now, I'm gonna lose momentum, and that's a horrible position to be in, because now my landlord is putting worser consequences on on my situation. He's like, "Yo, you gotta pay $100 late fee when you're late." I was like, "That's a lot, really? That really? I don't know." And I wanted to call my friend about it, but I was like, I'm not gonna complain about it. I'm just gonna be on time, because as much as I want to be like, "Oh, that's unfair," and he's like he said, it's not personal, it's business. Because I guess he gotta get paid from it too, because he said he's only breaking even. So I get it. Um, and I don't take it personal. But because I don't take it personal, I'm just gonna be massively successful. I'm not gonna be upset about it. Like, "Oh, he should treat me fair." I mean, all that. It's not about fair. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. But yeah, sorry. That's just a song that came up when I was homeless too. But yeah, it's not. I just understood it's not about fair. I wanted it to be fair. if I wanted it to be fair, I would like, just like Kevin Samuel says, men don't really complain about shit being fair. It is what it is. You feel me? So I'm a man, so I'm not gonna. I don't do the feminist bullshit about, oh, I'm a complainer. It's not fair. Like, just bullshit. Life is not fair. But it is what it is. So for me, I just had to accept, like, it's either you, like, kind of like, and I saw this quote that said, the best revenge is massive success. So take revenge on your loss, and do what you need to do. Cause like, when I say people get me vexed when I tell them, yo, there's a golden opportunity here in front of you right now, and if you relax, you gonna miss it. And when I tell you, I get extremely vexed when people just sit on opportunity and take their fucking time. Oh my God, I can't handle it. The shit be making me, whew, I be heated in a motherfucker. You hear me? Heated, because I'm like, why are you letting this pass you by? And no cap, I be vexed on something like, what the fuck are you doing, you fucking idiot? And that's how I talk to them in my head. And every time, and I know cap, you hear me? Every time I do it, they feel some way about what I said. They take it personal, and they're like, oh, you talking to me crazy. I said, no, you're missing it. It's the opportunity is right here, and you're sitting there saying, oh, I can chill. How, Sway? You broke. Like, it's crazy? I'll give you a great example. I met a Capricorn who lost her job. And I was like, yo, you not promoting your business. You promoting your business like you could go to work tomorrow. What the fuck are you talking about when you say, all right, cool, I'm gonna build your website and you give me the market. I said, great, let's do it, because you just got fired. You fucking idiot. Like, you taking forever. Like, you got all the fucking days in the fucking world. And that situation keeps happening in my life, where I get vexed at myself. You feel me? I get really upset at myself because I could do better. So that's how I manifested it, bro. And I gotta get on top of my game, because I'm not going back. I can quantum leap right now, or not go back, or go back. So subscribe below.